In the previous videos, we have discussed about the positional argument and default argument. Now we are going to see another one that is called keyword arguments, keyword parameter or keyword argument. Okay. Suppose I have a function. Okay. I have a function div employee inside which I have employee name, employee ID, location, phone number, and what else I can give, phone number and gender, whatever it may be. I know all these things and I have given all the information to print out or and doing the function called emp1 equal to. The problem is I know all the variables I have used. I know the name of all the variables, but I don't know the order. If you want to pass it as a positional argument, we have to give the order. We have to keep the order. Otherwise, it will be messed up. In default argument, we have to get the default value. Here, there is nothing called the default value. Every employees have different variables. So in this case, I know all the variable names. I know ename is the employee corresponding employee name. Employee ID is the EID is employee ID. Location and phone and gender. These are all the variable name. But I don't know the order. In that case, what we can give is I can give in any order. The thing is, I'm going to give EID employee ID equal to 1. Then location equal to New York, and then I remember ename, I don't know where it has to be, then ename equal to John. Okay, then I have gender I know, so where it is there, male, and I have phone that also I know, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is how we have to pass the keyword argument passing mechanism. What we are passing, the keyword, that is the formal parameter, this variable name, we are going to pass it as the key for each value we are passing through this argument. This is what is called the keyword argument. In this case, we don't need to keep the order. We don't need to remember the order. And the second thing is the formal parameter. Okay, formal. Where does this formal parameter coming? Formal parameter coming in the function heading. The function heading, we need to pass something, right? In that function heading, what are the formal parameters are there? Formal parameter names. That has to be taken as the key. Taken as keys in the function call. Each key associated with its own corresponding value. Okay, each key, it will be paired with the value, so that the corresponding key will have the mapping of its value, so that there is no ambiguity in that. This is how we are using this keyword parameter argument passing mechanism. We are passing the formal parameter variable names as the key to each value we are passing through the function call. Let's go ahead and see the example, then we'll come back with the next one. Let's see an example for this keyword argument. Here I have created one function, that is the display emp info, display employee info. That is I'm passing employee number, employee name, salary, designation, and country is India. I'm just giving it as a default one, and I'm just printing it on a tab space delimited. That's it. I'm just going to execute this one. That's fine. And display emp info, that is display employee info, I'm just passing 111 and giving the name, that is employee number, that is the positional argument I'm passing. 111 is the positional argument. Employee name, that is Anu. Salary, I have given 5.6. Designation, I have given software engineer. And there is a default argument also I have passed. Let's execute this one. See, it has given the result exactly. Let's go ahead and see another example. Here. Here I have given 112 and I have given another name and salary. And this one, this is computer engineer, then country, USA. This is also given the details. Another one I'm going to give. Here I have given the ID, name, designation, and salary. Let's see how it is going to print. If you see the next example, let's give some next example. Here, what I'm going to do is just I'm calling this function. I have given this is the keyword. I'm just passing this as a keyword. This is the key, which I already know. What is it? What are the key? This is a formal parameter. I'm just passing this as a key. And designation, I have given this one, employee name, this one. This is going to throw exception. Let's see. A positional argument follows keyword argument. Always we need to pass a positional argument first, because this is the positional argument 114. We have to pass this first, then only it will work. Let's copy this one and execute with the positional argument first 114. I'm just going to give at the beginning 114. Let's see the output here. Now it is going to work. Let's go ahead and see the next example. Instead of this one, either we can give like that, otherwise we can give the correct key. What is the formal parameter name for that particular value 114? That also we can pass. In that case, we don't need to keep any order. In this case also, we are going to get the exact result. Let's see what example we have. Here also, if you see 113 default, there's a positional argument. Then I have given the name, then designation. I have given salary given, then again this is a positional argument. This is given at the end. This is also going to your positional argument follows the keyword argument. Instead of this one, we have to pass like this. We need to pass this. Maybe here. Let's see whether it is going to pass. No. That is the salary. Okay, that's a country. Then we need to pass what is the corresponding variable name, CNT. We need to pass this as the keyword name. Okay, country equal to Germany. In this case, it is going to work. These are called the keyword argument or keyword parameters. This is how we are passing the keyword as a keyword means this the formal parameter variable name as a key for each parameter value we are passing through the function call. This is how we can do it in keyword parameter. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day.